Morning. I hope you're doing well. I know this has been such a challenging season and such an unprecedented season. I encourage you to find the silver lining because I think that coming from a gratitude perspective is what will ultimately make us thrive through this. And what I mean by that is I don't discount any discomfort or dis-ease that this has caused anyone. I truly understand what's happening, but I think that the way to get ourselves through this in the most positive and beneficial way is to focus on all of the good that is coming from the current situation. I know for me, I have felt like I've been in a hurry for 10 years, and not being in a hurry is really nice. It freaked me out a little bit at first because I don't even know how to not be in a hurry, but I think that's a problem, and I'm embracing it now, and I'm reading books and meditating and going for walks and doing things I haven't had time for. I think something that we can all do during this time is work on our beautiful voices. If you have studied with me before, you have probably gathered that I'm a little bit out there, if you will, with spiritual ideals and beliefs. I think one of the most empowering things we can do is to speak things into existence in a positive way. That's called affirmations. So this is a bit of a different workout than I posted last time, just to give you something different. And towards the end, we're actually going to sing some empowering affirmative statements because I believe in the power of that. I believe it will resonate within your energy. I think it will unlock something for you. So feel free to join me in this empowering vocal journey. We always start with a stretch, a good morning stretch. I'm in my little basement bunker that I'm staying in during this crazy quarantine time, so I'm sorry if it's a little weird. But take a deep breath wherever you are. And exhale over to one side, stretching out all those abdominal muscles because they're going to join us on this journey. And whenever you feel nice and stretched out, take a deep breath in and go to the other side. That just is so nice to do. And now let's measure our range by doing a siren. This is going to be different every day. If you've ever studied yoga, you understand how you could do the same class 2 days in a row and one day nail every single pose and the next day fall out of every single pose. The same as with our range. It just changes daily based on what we've eaten, what we've felt like, what the weather is like, how hydrated we are or aren't, how rested we are or aren't. So have grace with yourself if your siren isn't ideal. It will change tomorrow, I promise. Good, bad, or indifferent. So you would just start at the natural lowest point of your range and glide all the way up to the top on an ah and back down. So today mine sounds like ah. Go ahead and try one for yourself. Awesome. And whenever you're ready, we're going to do a minute of breath. Today, we're going to do what I call hissing like a snake. Basically, the idea here is you're really engaging your breath in your abdominal wall. You're going to aggressively exhale with each. It's kind of just like if someone was punching you in the gut, you would brace yourself. So I'm going to watch the clock. I'm starting a minute now. Go for it. You keep going. I'm going to talk. Some people find that a mind-body connection is really helpful to them during this. So they go, some people snap. Some people just don't. Do whatever works for you. Just making sure you're just really contracting your abs the whole time. Maybe it feels like if you were wearing an old-timey corset, somebody came behind you and yanked the strings. Whatever it takes to make that connection for you, what you're doing is just waking up your whole abdominal wall and you're inviting it on this journey with you. You've got about 10 more seconds. Good job. Home stretch. I know it's a very long minute. I always say it's longer than a plank minute. And you are done. Perfect. So you should kind of just feel like you ran up a hill. You're not like out of breath in a crippling way. You're just very aware of your breath. Your body is awake and ready to join you on this workout now. Typically, at this point, I do lip trills and we just go through this range. The reason that we warm our voice up is because our vocal cords are made out of this stretchy, thin material, and I always envision them like a rubber band. And when you wake up, when you have not vocalized throughout a day, your vocal cords are like a rubber band that's been in the freezer. And if you were to grab them out of the freezer and just pull them really quickly with no stretching and waking up, they would just break. I don't think your vocal cords are just gonna break in half. I want you to know that. But I think it's really hard for them to go from 0 to 60. So what we're doing is just really nice stretching, because if you had a frozen rubber band and you stretched it little by little, it would expand to its full potential very quickly by getting warm and loosened up. That is what we're doing with our voice. So I want you to do octave slides today. It's just like this really beautiful stretch for your voice on a lip trill. Thinking about like sighing the note out of the front of your face. So now you sing it with me. Some buzziness, maybe some itchiness. That's all good. It's just all of that engagement waking up. Your pharyngeal resonation is kind of getting going. That should be happening. As with all of my workouts, if this is too high or too low for you at any time, just lay out. Join us when it's in your comfort zone. Again, I'm trying to do a very general range, but we are all unique. Doesn't make our instrument better or worse. It's just different. So if this is too high or too low for you, join us again when it's within your comfort range. We never want you to strain or do anything that's harmful. That being said, we'll jump back in here. We all know to raise our eyebrows to get higher notes. Moving down. We're gonna sing. You're thinking of really pushing that sound through kind of behind your nose. You want to really feel it resonate through here. So let's sing that together. doing what we call closed mouth yawn face. Stretching that out. Good. Maybe one more. Good. Now we're going to sing. You want to feel a nice bounce in your breath support. Good. Just a few more. Here's your last one. Very good. So now I want to get into this interesting exercise. We are kind of starting at the fundamental of building a run. A lot of people come to me and they want to know how to sing runs and riffs. This may look really crazy to you. If you're on your phone, screenshot it and save it because it'll help you navigate this. It always really helps me to visualize this while I'm singing it. Basically, we're going to start here and sing here and just go back and forth. And this is on a pentatonic scale. If you know what that means, that may help you. I'm starting it here on an E flat. So I'll demonstrate it once and then feel free to join me, or join me if you already feel comfortable. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. If that's not comfy for you, we can always do it down here. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. Or if you're feeling really ambitious, you can start it up here. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, For the purpose of this video, I'm going to stick to this middle range. But you sing in whatever octave is feeling best for you. Maybe you bounce back and forth a few times just to challenge yourself. But I'm just going to play this a couple times in a row so we can find our rhythm. 1, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. 1, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 1. Now, if you found your rhythm, continue with me. If you haven't, back space a little bit and just do that a few more times. Now I want us to just sing an ooh. Ooh. I'll just play that a few times, so sing along with me. Ooh. Ooh. Now sing hey. Hey. to add some personality. The very basic is adding some personality. It's really easy to just add some things in there. But this is where the empowered singing comes into play. I want to challenge you to think of your own statements that work too, but I just want to plug in some positive statements that I think we all need to hear and feel and say out loud right now. I am singing very well. Sing it with me. I am singing very well. What I love about this too is we can play with the phrasing on our own. I am singing very well. Feel free to take your own stance on that. Another great one that I love is, there is nothing I can do. You could sing something like, there is nothing I can do. There is nothing I can do. Maybe we try one down here. Everything is working out for me. Jump in and sing it with me. Everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me. Now we could sing, I am getting better every day. We could also sing it like, I am getting better every day. Sing it with me one more time. I am getting better every day. Now we'll sing, I can't do anything. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. Got two more. We'll do one low. I love every part of my voice. Sing that with me. I love every part of my voice. Add a run on the end of voice. I love every part of my voice. My instrument is divine. Yes, it is. My instrument is divine. My instrument is divine. Let's add a run to the end of that. My instrument is divine. Feel free to add as many things to that as you want, or take them away. Simplify. It's yours to play with. Those 5 notes. Just sing everything around there and in there that you can. If you have any questions, you're always welcome to ask me. I certainly have time on my hands right now. And I hope that this lifts your spirits and inspires you and keeps your instrument well exercised. And I am holding space for wellness and health and great things for all of us during this time. Thank you for singing with me, and have a great day.